What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? Man, I had to holler at y'all about this Kanye West shit, man. Cause a lot of people, a lot of people looking at shit this man saying, and a lot of people pay attention to the dumb shit he be saying. They don't pay attention to the smart shit he say. Like, like there's any fucking human being or anybody that ain't gonna say nothing fucking stupid. My thing is, I start understanding a lot more about fucking life, period, when I start realizing that fucking it's more than what the fuck, it's more than what you can see, you know what I'm saying? That it's always a story behind a fucking story. And if you ain't actually been there to actually see the shit yourself, then you actually ain't gonna fucking understand the perspective of what the fuck going on. Only thing you gonna understand is what the fuck you heard, or what the fuck you believe, or what the fuck makes sense to you. Sorry for all my language, but whatever. But check this out. This man been in the Oval Office with Trump, and I've been listening to what he was saying and everything he was saying. But what people don't understand is, I look at it from both ends. Could have been this man using all that bullshit he talking about, all that crazy shit, for one, to get people talking about it, to get people looking at the video. For two, now you already got people attention looking at it. Now you need stuff to make people keep watching it. That's fucking already established. Not only did he bring up a bunch of things that we would probably consider as fucked up, but man said free Larry Hoover. Free Larry Hoover. Do you know who the fuck Larry Hoover is? Hoover had the fucking power to connect a lot of fucking gangbangers. Larry Hoover started a lot of shit in Chicago, and I know who the fuck Larry Hoover is, and I've probably been to, like, when you got a man that the gangs will actually listen to, and you got a man that did so much in the community as far as what they don't broadcast on. Just Google Larry Hoover and just look up a lot of stuff that not only the bad things but the good shit. And people paying attention to the other stuff he's saying. He entitled to his opinion about them stuff, but what y'all want him to do? He got bits and pieces of real issues that no one else talking about, and he talking to the president and the world by doing this fucking antics and the dumb shit he's doing to get the attention on him, just to say those important things that need to be said. You could look at it as that point of view. You could look at it, he's just ignorant. But if you break down a lot of shit he's saying, this man said free Larry Hoover. Like, you got to understand, like, a lot of stuff he's saying inside these fucking rants and the stuff he's saying. Because we depend on the fucking government way too fucking much, for real. There are people who actually need government assistance. You feel what I'm saying? And there are actually people who don't fucking need government assistance. I'm for the people who need it. I'm not for the people who fucking it up and making it look bad for everybody. Fuck government assistance and fuck all that bullshit Kanye talking about. All I'm saying is that, do y'all not understand what the fuck going on in society right now? It don't matter if it's good or if it's bad. If ain't if it's not interesting, you ain't gonna watch it. It don't matter if it's gonna save your life. If it's positive, you ain't gonna watch it. It got to have some type of drama. It got to be fun. It got to have some type of requirements of today's social media to be viewed. Period. And in fucking simple terms, what I'm saying is, the shit ain't popping, ain't fucking nobody looking at the shit. What I'm saying is that if I ain't popular, or if I ain't got money involved, or I ain't got something that make a motherfucker say I'm gonna watch this, if it ain't viral, if it ain't like something that gonna gather a whole bunch of people attention at one time, People not gonna give a fuck. Eh, The crazier, just like always use 6ix9ine, the rapper with rainbow hair color rapper from New York that I watched come out and I watched from the beginning. People calling him gay, people doing all this, and I watch him use all type of negative fucking drama. I watched this man use all type of situations to get the way he at. This man done dropped like 7, 8 Billboard topping songs. Done risked his life getting in all type of shit with all the people, all to put him in a position to have millions. So now he ain't even got to do none of that shit no more. It's all about who you is. If you able to risk your identity, your pride, and your morals and all that to get where you want to get at, fuck it, do it. But if you're a person that don't have to be happy by doing all those stuff, by getting attention, and if you can find other ways to get to your goal, or find other ways to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish without putting yourself in danger or without disrespecting somebody, you do it that way. But all I'm saying is people pay attention too much to the sugar coated shit. Man, I heard motivational shit from people who don't even believe in God that got me through prison. I've heard motivational shit from Christians, Muslims, gangbangers, regular people, bums. You not gonna get a person or anything who gonna fucking straight up tell you what it is in the proper way, in the perfect way. All I'm saying is you got wisdom spread out all over the world. You got a little bit of everything spread out all over the place. You as a survivor and you as a fucking scholar or a person that trying to equip yourself to deal with any situation, period. You everything you run into in life, you got to pick the good shit out. If you run into a fucking like the Bible, you might not believe in the Bible, but it might be something in there that make your mind change, that might save your life. You might not believe in any religion, but it might be bits and pieces from different religions that complete you. You might not believe in God, period, but you might, whatever you go by might prevent you, as long as it's keeping you from out of jail or keeping you from hurting people, and you living life real, not doing people wrong, positive. It don't matter if you believe in a motherfucking goat. All I'm saying is that to bring it back to, I got off course a little bit, but to bring it back to Kanye West is start paying attention to the shit that they show you. You know what I'm saying? Look at shit for yourself and pick out the good shit, because every person, fucked up person, or a person with a bad mind frame, or 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 something, you can learn something from everybody, and I keep scratching this shit because the shit I done learned from people, when shit that I never ever fucking expect me to learn from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I would never expect to learn the shit I learned from the people that I learned it from. And the sad thing is, of people not gonna pay attention if you ain't shining. People ain't paying attention if you ain't popping, you ain't sexy, you ain't fucking look good, you ain't got nothing that benefit them. They only pay attention to it when they ain't got no choice. And when they ain't got no choice is when everybody talking about this shit. That's why people going out their way to cause all type of fucking drama, and wherever people constantly talking about what people gonna fucking motivate people to pay attention to. So I just I want to talk to that, because even though Kanye West say a lot of fucked up shit and you ain't gotta agree with him, what if this man actually is finessing the fuck out the White House, or finessing the people that we see as enemies or don't understand us, finessing his way into them so that they can understand important issues. You have to feed the snake so the snake won't bite you. All this is strategy that they've been using on us for a long time. That's just like, to long story short, is if you from the streets like I is, if you was a street nigga, you got to. I learned a lot of game from older girls, and pay attention to a woman or who got a lot of game, who be using these niggas, who be using. Pay attention to their game. A female or a certain person don't. Certain girls don't even mess with you unless you can benefit, unless they benefit from dealing with you. Certain women won't mess with you unless you got a certain job, certain money, certain whatever. You have to make them happy. You have to be benefiting them a certain way. And you got certain girls that love you for you, but there's certain girls that, only gonna deal with you if you benefiting them. And why I take that game and use it for myself and apply it to people, period, as I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't benefiting me, I ain't fucking giving you the time. It's gonna be 50-50, and that's what I'm saying. That you can take game from a slut, you can take wisdom from anybody, a regular woman, a fucking drug dealer, a gangman. You can take knowledge from anybody, and that's what we got to start learning to doing. But if you pay attention to all the shit Kanye's saying, there's no reason for him to throw in the free Larry Hoover or a lot of other stuff that important issues, but we looking over a lot of important shit when we look at the dumb shit people saying. It just that I on a mission to figure this shit out, but sometimes you don't gotta figure life out. Sometimes you don't gotta figure nothing out. All you gotta do is figure out what the fuck your next step gonna be, and making sure that your next step ain't stepping in shit. As long as you can keep your next step from you stepping on a nail or stepping on shit or stepping anywhere, a hole or anywhere you're not supposed to, be thankful for you being able to see in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You have to make the best out of everything. And think about that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the man head fucked up. That don't mean the man head fucked up all the time. And the man getting attention from a lot of racist people that we don't like, and they actually listening to him. So could this nigga be finessing the system? I don't know. Be a good thing to fucking pay attention to see what the fuck he got going on. Fuck with me. I'll check back with y'all in a minute on other issues. That shit is crazy.